वो लौट सके
In the unlikely event of any sort of emergency, just follow any instruction that is given by any member of crew. But there really is no need to worry. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the cruise. Bear in mind, this boat is licensed to carry 600 people. We do have enough equipment on board for that many. And there really isn't 600 of us on the boat at the moment. So there's plenty of this equipment to go around. They will lift the bridge up at any time of the day or night. Every single day of the year, apart from the day of the London Marathon. That is the only day you can't get that bridge to lift. Other than that, if you've booked it, you've given them 24 hours notice, they have to lift the bridge. And they'll start to chime that bell again. Westminster Bridge is to your right. Right up until 10 years ago, she celebrated her Diamond Jubilee. And to mark that occasion, they changed for the Greater London Assembly. This is now a hotel. This is the largest Marriott hotel in Europe. Beneath that hotel, there is Shrek's Adventure. You've got the London Dungeons, the aquarium, the senior centre, you've got the tourist attractions beneath this hotel to your right. London, that's called it Cleopatra's Needle. This is said to be 3,500 years old. Carved in Egypt, the needles, they carved them in pairs, and there is a twin to that needle. The twin is in Central Park, New York City. The highest politicians and members of parliament spent early education. And in the building, the curved building of the columns, that is Unilever House. That is home to the massive company, the second largest unsupported cathedral in the world. The largest is St. Peter's, Vatican City. To the tip of the Golden Cross, St. Paul's is 365 feet. If you were to get there early enough, you can join the service as well, which is a brilliant experience. A free service every Sunday, 11 o'clock. Here to your right, you got this one to your right. Does anybody know the name of this bridge? Wave to the people, they're having a great time. Look how happy they are around the ship. Saw lots of action throughout the Second World War. Look, you see them standing right at the top. You go right through the vessel, the ship, you go from the engine rooms, right to where they're standing. The captain's billboards. They built the ship in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Built in the same shipyard as the Titanic, and then launched on St. Patrick's Day in 1938. Now in front of the boat, there's Tower Bridge. We're going to turn the boat. So the people that did run quite quickly downstairs a moment ago, you might like to come back, because you will get a photo of the bridge as we do turn the boat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we've left Tower Pier now. We're on the way to Greenwich, and we're going to be there in about 25 minutes. Now, along the way, I'll carry on pointing out a few more buildings. Once we get through Tower Bridge, you're mostly going to see apartments. So there's a lot of apartment buildings that have been converted from old warehouses. So I'll point a few of them out, and hopefully that's to add to the journey. For the new passengers that joined us at Tower Pier, we have to tell you we are fitted with all the up-to-date life-saving equipment. Everything is clearly marked around the life jackets, firefighting equipment. All of the crew are fully trained. In the unlikely event of any sort of emergency, just follow any instructions given by any member of crew. Now if you look to your right, you've got Butler's Wharf. Now these buildings, they stored tea. They were built
No,
as
no.
warehouses.
No,
They were
no,
the
no,
largest tea warehouses in the world.
Nani ata na?
Now, when you get
Nani,
to Greenwich,
pause
you
gara
see
na
a
pause.
ship called the Cutty Sark. The Cutty Sark was one of the ships that delivered tea to London. Oldest uniformed police force in the world. They started up the police force in 1798, and they still run today. They started up the police force to tackle the thieving in the pub.
But it flows upstream, the tide is high. In London, the Thames rises and falls 5 to 7 meters, or up to 23 feet, with each change of the tide. This tidal flow is one reason the Romans settled London, which they named Londinium. The incoming
to London.